Is it going today, everybody? How is it going? How is your life? How is your dog? How is your cat? Hopefully everybody's doing well. You guys know as we start these streams, I've just got to get all of the chats open. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start off with the one and only, the YouTube channel. We're going to give the YouTube channel, we're going to see if anybody's here. No first in YouTube today. Honestly, it's okay. That's okay. Now we are going to upload twitch.tv. We got some exciting announcements with Creator Dashboard, Stream Manager. Boom, we are live here. We're going to do a pop-out chat. Scuba is here. What up, Scuba? What up, Marcel? We got people in the Twitch chat. Okay, now we're going to pull up TikTok. Third, but not last. Not that. Ooh, refresh. We live. We good. Okay, so we tried to do some upgrades to the stream, and I'm going to see if they're going to work. Okay, boom. Boom. Okay, I need you guys all to chit chat away. Boom. Okay. Boom. Boom. And now I need TikTok. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I think it's working. It doesn't work. Okay. Okay. Let's go and... Okay. We're looking at chat. Chat's a little big right now. I'd like to make chat just a wee bit smaller. Let's make the width like 700. 700, is that too? 600? I think that's good. Okay, I think it's good. Now, TikTok, you might be confused what's happening. YouTube, you guys know what's happening. YouTube, Twitch, you guys now have a see-through chat right here. It's see-through. And I think if we go here, it's also see-through. Boom. We double see-through'd it. Because people like the see-through chat. We did it. How, now that we're here, how is everybody doing? I want to know your honest opinion. Tell me how life is. Tell me how your dogs are doing. Tell me how your people are doing. 700 was better. I don't even know what 700 is. Ooh. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear mute. Can you hear me? Hopefully you can hear me. I'm good. Life is busy. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Guys, we're going to need some help. We do have some really, really exciting announcements. Honestly, I didn't ask how your cats were doing because I don't care. Just kidding. Worried about the upcoming tariffs? We can talk about tariffs today. I'm living my life 1/4 mile at a time. First off, let me give you guys all of the exciting updates. If you're here, cats, not dogs. First off, if you're on the red button or the purple button, congratulations. We've upgraded memberships because we're doing more, right? This is option number 1, right? This is like step 1. Let's see if you guys like it. We have emojis. I think they call them emotes. Now, as you guys can see, Scuba has demonstrated right here. There's emotes. Scuba, there's pictures, funny pictures of me. There's just normal emojis if you're on TikTok. There's Dealy the Duck. All of that can be yours for 99 cents on YouTube or a Prime membership on Twitch. Honestly, I just want to give you guys something for some support. I thought it'd be funny. They're going to get better. We're going to do better quality ones that look nicer. But right now, you can spam Dealy the Duck when you guys want Dealy the Duck, okay? I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Step two. Also, import it. We have officially become a partner on the purple button. Yay! We are now partner. You might say, Tommy, what does that mean? I'm still trying to figure the details out. But just know, we're a little bit more important than we were before, I guess. Yay! Third, I don't know if you guys watch Beast Games. I'm a big fan of Mr. Beast because I like his YouTube journey. And I think Mr. Beast made a really cool show that he learned a lot from, because I think he did a lot of boundaries. I think he learned that the first 3 episodes were horrible. Not horrible. They just weren't good. And then they became really, really good. He's a really good storyteller and he's a really good YouTuber, right? So I watched Beast Games. I got really entertained by it. And I got inspired by something Mr. Beast said, which is over 50% of people that are watching streaming and content are watching on their TV, which is kind of crazy, right? I don't know how many people are watching this on their TV right now. Probably not a lot of TikTokers, but on Twitch, on YouTube, potentially. So we're going to upgrade some of the quality here, right? We have a nice camera. We've upped the lighting up. I bought this. If you guys don't know what this is, a microphone. I'm going to be like an official podcaster. This is like the official one. Right? The official. This is what like all of the this is what MD Foodie Boys use. Right? This is what MD Foodie Boys use. The Maryland Foodie Boys use Shure microphones. And if they use it, it must be good. Anybody watch MD Foodie Boys? Anybody? Does anybody watch MD Foodie Boys? Please tell me. Because it might be the best. I have gone down a rabbit hole of food reviews. And I'm telling you, the MD Foodie Boys are hilarious. It's okay. I can't even show you guys this because I'll get in trouble. On your free time, let me give you the premise, and then we'll get off. Jeez. If I haven't heard of them, they're not well known. First off, don't disrespect Chub Perm. Thank you, Scuba. MD Foodie Boys is the best food review channel you've ever seen. Imagine you put a professional studio. Professional studio. I'm gonna visualize it, right? Professional studio, great cameras, Shure microphones, and you put 5 12-year-old teenage boys in a room to review food. You might say, Tommy, a bunch of 12-year-olds, they probably don't have a good sophisticated palate. You would be correct. They went through one episode talking about what was their favorite pizza. And 80% of the MD boys said cheese because they don't really like the toppings. What else? No, 3 out of 5 of the MD boys have never had a vegetable. MD, it is the most hilarious thing you'll ever see. It sounds terrible. It sounds hilarious because it's serious. I made Dealey the image for. Oh wait, did you make an image? Oh my god, Graz. I can't even look at this right now. Graz, I'll look at it here in just a minute. They don't. It's really funny. I think they said ketchup was their favorite condiment because everything else is too spicy. It's really funny. Trust me. Okay, anyway. So, I want to give you guys the game plan for today. First off, step 1, goal, is we're going to make some videos. And by videos, we're going to be making some phone calls. We have our new hire that started. He is working his behind off, negotiating some car deals, which is awesome, which is great. He's working in the background. So we might occasionally have to just make sure he's doing okay. His name is Michael. He is a rock star. He's already closed like 6 or 7 deals. He's the type of person, this is what I like about Michael, is when I tell him to do something, he just picks up the phone and does it. Like, it's not even like he's the type of person that if there was a fire and I said, hey, there is a burning building, we need to save that person, he's already in the building trying to save them without thinking of a plan, which I like. I like somebody that's willing to just pick it up and do it, not think, just do. It's good. I think it's good dynamic here. Because Romana is the opposite. Romana is the planner. And I think they're going to mesh very well together. Romana, planner. Michael, runner. Bada boom, bada bing. Runs right into fire. Gotcha. Wait. Guys, it's not a bad thing he's running into a fire. He's saving the kids. Watch them hate each other? No. So one of the parts of our interview process that we did, because we're a very unique company. We do very unique things. One of the parts of our process that we did for our final 3 people that we did, we actually had them do another round of interview, but we had them do an interview with our team. So we did our interview, right? And we're like, okay, cool. These are our list of 3 final people. And then we said, Romana, Crystal, Ashley, I want you guys to do a group interview, make it 10 minutes, ask each person 1 or 2 questions. I do not care the question. Make sure it meets all the requirements of, you can't ask somebody their age or anything along those lines, but just ask them about them. And it was really, really enlightening, their thoughts on the candidates, which was good. So we did something a little bit different there. So we did a group interview with the rest of the team. Bada boom, bada bing. Bada boom, bada bing. 72K a year plus bonus based on performance. Okay. We're getting all of these fun things out of the way. Next, okay. I have a article. I know I sound like a certain channel, but I got to talk about it because somebody wanted me to bring up this article. We're going to make a little bit of a video out of it. But in my opinion, group interviews are so disrespectful. That's like the weirdest take that I've ever heard in my entire life. It just makes 0 sense to me. Like, I'm trying to like justify it in my head. Why would that be disrespectful? I will say what I don't like. Okay. Dealy the Duck. You guys are going to hire more? Yeah, we're going to hire again here in a few months. What happened to the deal coordinator lead? He's no longer with the company. He has moved on, and we decided it was best in our situation. Here's you learn a lot of things, right? We learn a lot of things. Like, one of the things we learned right off the bat is I don't care what position you work at the deal as a deal coordinator. Or, I'm not trying to be rude. No, I'm just curious about your opinion. What we learned with the I'm trying to figure out the perfect way to word this. With the deal coordinator lead position is being a deal coordinator, negotiating car deals. This role is so unique. And really, the only person that I believe that has done this to a high level, efficient level, figured out negotiation in this process is me. And that's not to be rude to anybody else. Nobody else has put them in a situation that has done it. And we had a plethora of people, double digits, that applied from other companies that also negotiated car deals, right? They were like, hey, we would like to join you. But most of them weren't a good fit. Like 95% of them we decided weren't a good fit. And the one person we ended up hiring long story, just didn't work out. But what we learned really quick is that you have to learn how to be a deal coordinator to be a deal coordinator lead, right? To know how to coach and to properly push these deals forward, you have to put yourself in there. So we've decided moving forward, every executive, every important person in this company will start as a deal coordinator before they're a deal coordinator lead. That's just the minimum requirement. You have to be a deal coordinator before you're a deal coordinator lead. That was a really long way to say that. We believe you should start. My stepdad, Kevin Carter, says hello. Is that the Kevin Carter? Taco Dad, is that the Kevin Carter? Please hold. Everybody, hold. Is that the Kevin Carter? Not Kevin Carter, your dad. Is that the Kevin Carter? I need to drop everything. I don't even remember. It was Taco. We're all waiting for Taco. Because that's really all I care about right now. Yes, we gave feedback on all interviews. He's not going to answer. Kevin Carter, if you're watching. Does he read Twitch chat? Yes, I do, Buffles. Yes, sir. He moved to Ocala, Florida, sells BMW Porsche now. Tell Kevin Carter I said hello. Tell Kevin Carter to call me sometimes. Kevin Carter, my God. Kevin Carter is, I will tell you, is one of the hardest working salespeople that I've ever met in my entire life. I sold cars with Kevin. Kevin taught me a lot of what I did. Kevin is great. Kevin is amazing in so many. He pushed me in so many different ways to get to a higher level. Funny things that Kevin taught me is when you're successful in the car industry, you're gonna have a lot of haters. Like that's just life. Like people always want to give reasons why you're not. Kevin always worked with the craziest hustle you've ever done, but the nicest person. Taught me car sales. He's one of those people that taught me car sales. I don't actually. Here's the funny thing: is Kevin Carter left our dealership to go down to Florida, and when he did, he changed his number, so nobody had his number. I called him immediately, but he changed his number. He wanted a new start, new fresh. I understand because a lot of people had his number. I imagine for like customers and stuff, he didn't want to deal with it because he was moving to a whole different market. He sold Subarus, now he's selling a whole different brand. I think he went to boats originally. Great guy. Yeah, tell him to hit me up. Good guy. Good guy. I love Kevin Carter. That's amazing. If you're a stepdad, that means I probably did your Tacoma deal. Or not Tacoma deal, your Frontier? Frontier? Did I do your Frontier deal? Did I do the paperwork on your deal? I did the paperwork for one of his kids. I wanted to know what camera he uses. A Sony something. Anyway, sorry, that was just really sorry, guys. Like sometimes you lose connections with people that you haven't talked to in a lot of years, and it was like, oh my God, that's crazy. Okay, so I do want to touch on this article that I was sent earlier today, and I want to touch on this article. See, I sold my taco and got a 4-star. I remember taco, and your name's Taco Dad. It all lines up. I love it. Anyway. I want to touch on this article. I don't want to be that channel that just talks about articles, but I do want to touch on this as I think there's a really valuable lesson. What's the point of chat on screen, Brian? A lot of people get mad that they can't see all of the other chats, right? Like, if you don't like it, we can have a conversation if you guys want to remove it, but most people want to have the other chats on there so they can see what TikTok's saying, YouTube's saying. I do a lot of chat involvement. And the Twitch people. Chris asks a very valid question. Before I get into this article, I want to answer this. Why do you waste salesmen's time? Guys, I want to talk about this because I think it's important. I don't value salespeople's time. Honestly, I think they all should go broke. And they don't deserve their paycheck. And because of that, I purposely call them to waste their time and not actually buy a car. It's like a prank call. You know those scammers in India that do crazy things? I put them at that level where I believe that they're just trying to scam an old lady out of $500 to put in a book. I don't think that's cool. Because of that, I waste their time. Clip it. Clip it. Someone will believe you. Just so we're clear, I have never, ever in my entire life called a dealership without the intention to buy. I have dealerships that are always buying cars, or I have clients that are always buying cars. Sorry. I have dealerships are mad at you. You're on their blacklist. Sure, I probably have a few dealerships that are on my blacklist. Let's go. I love it. You know, I can name one or two. We need a bot for Twitch. Yeah, we're going to get them, Casual. I promise you, we got the bots coming. My watch died. Good sign. Wouldn't a client of yours be buying the car? Yes, correct, Nep. If a client is buying the car, not mine. Okay, so let's chit chat. And you're mean to little girls. Honestly, I have heard that. There is a rumor that I'm mean to women. I mean to everybody equally, guys. Just so we're clear. Doesn't matter who you are. I'm equally, I would like to say I hold accountable. I hold people accountable. I hold people accountable. But that's okay. I'm mean to all. I'm not mean to one. I'm sassy to everyone. I'm a sassy pants. We're going to do some cardios, but I do want to talk about this article. So I do want to talk about the article. This is a serious article. So I need you guys to put your serious pants for a minute. Okay. So we're going to have a discussion, right? Because I know I do this series as well. But I'm not going to have I have chat right here. Mario. Oh, is it Mario? Is that the Mario? Imagine if that was the Mario. There's Mario and I think Mariana. I think that's his girl's name. Honestly, they're so funny to watch. The dolphin laugh, so good. Sorry, guys. Now you guys are just seeing what I actually watch on social media. Yeah, I gotta do my intro. What do I do? Oh, wait. Before we get into that. And Bryn, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Shelbs. Thank you. It's Bryn. Anyway. I'm sorry, Bryn. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just watched Mario, to be fair. I watched Mario because it's so funny. His dolphin laugh is so good. What up, Montgomery? Okay. Guys, two things that I need. And there's no way I get help out of this, out of the 1,000 people. I'm gonna ask later when we're more busy. I'm gonna do this video and then I'm gonna ask the two things I need because we'll have more people in here. That's the goal. Step one. Okay, so we're gonna do the video. I want to talk about this article. I don't even know what this intro. I haven't even thought of how this intro is gonna sound. So you're gonna see me completely winging an intro I haven't even thought of. Oh, wait. Ooh. Can I turn off chat for a second? Can I turn off chat for the intro? Everyone wants to know what a good deal on a car is, but the question is, who can you trust? Obviously, there's so many sources of information. I don't have to use all the names, but there's probably going to be some images around me of some companies that advertise that they can tell you what deals are going on right now. The problem is nobody has real-time data. Even on my channel, I give you guys real deals that I'm negotiating. But the problem is, you shouldn't trust me or any of these sources because deals change from day to day to week to month. And some people that might claim to be an expert might not actually know what the deals are on a certain car. So I'm always on this channel going to give you the most accurate possible data for what we're seeing on our negotiation channels. But you shouldn't take our data or anybody's data without testing it yourself. This is meant to be a resource for you, not the end result. So if I say you can get 5% off a car, go for 10%, but know that what we're seeing is 5%. So I want to go through the article that I found today that says 15 cars that are not difficult, but impossible to negotiate. I want to talk about these 15 cars and tell you my opinion based on Delivered's experience, based on my deal coordinators. I know this company, and I'm not going to use their name because I don't think their name is important, but they also negotiate car deals. And they said they're world-class negotiators, top-rated negotiators. They use a lot of fancy words in there. But when I looked at this list, I kind of chuckled because we have done some of these deals in the last week, and I wouldn't say they're that impossible to negotiate. So I want to give you the real answers and what we believe. So you could take their data, take our data, and try it out yourself and see what kind of deals you get. So let us know in the comment section if you try to buy one of these cars, what are your thoughts? But let's get into the list. Boom. Intro. Maybe a little long of an intro. That might have been a little long of an intro, but let's get into the list. Okay. So I don't care about the company, but I do want to talk about the list. So getting into this list. That's embarrassing. Okay, getting into this list. These are 15 new cars that are impossible to negotiate in 2025. I do want to talk about this list because I actually went through this list and I believe some of these are real. Some of these are fake, right? And by fake, I mean some of these deals I believe that you can get. So I'm going to give you guys real deals, right? Real deals that we've negotiated in the last week on all of these cars so you can go through. So they went through on a whole different article. So first one, let's talk about the GR Corolla. The GR Corolla is one of those cars, if you know where to look, there are crazy deals to be had. Let me just be honest, dealerships are trying to give away this car. It was really hot for like 5 minutes. It is not a Type R. It is not a Golf R. It is like the ugly stepchild of the hot hatches. And some dealerships are desperately trying to give away these cars. I've seen $2,000 to $3,000 off, which is $1,000 back of invoice. Yes, the market isn't flooded with them because people can't sell them. Now, don't get me wrong. Some dealerships are shooting for the moon on this car. And I give you applause for shooting for the moon. But this car, you can get $2,000 to $3,000 off, no problem. And if you can't, that means you just need to keep trying. Toyota Supra. Now, the Toyota Supra is a tough vehicle. The manual transmission is right. This is a tough vehicle. This is one that if I give a grade, I'm going to say this one is easy to negotiate. So, easy stamp. Actually, you guys are going to hate me. But for YouTube, I think I have to turn off this chat. Boom. Actually, no, it's fine. We'll just do this. We'll do this. I've turned off the chat. That's fine. We'll figure it out. No chat while we do this. Okay. Number 2 is the Toyota Supra. Now, the Toyota Supra, the manual version is still hard to find. There are some dealerships that are willing to give this car away, but I'll give this one a pass. I'll say this one is, I wouldn't say, if we go on a tier list and we say easy to negotiate, kind of hard, difficult, and impossible, this one's going to go in the difficult category. I've done $1,000 off this car pretty consistently. That's normally like our running rate here, delivered about $1,000 off this car. But it's a tough car to get. There is a limited supply, but there's a limited amount of people buying these cars. So it's like, both. If you're getting an automatic, you definitely have a better shot. Open up your radius nationwide, you're going to find a deal somewhere. Now this one, Toyota Land Cruiser. Let's have a real conversation, because this one is the craziest one that I read. Not because the Land Cruiser is impossible to negotiate, but all trims? All trims? First off, if you are buying a 1958 Land Cruiser, over 10%. This would go in easy category. If there's an easy category, then there's a giveaway category, right? There's an easy category, and then there's giving away. Somebody has to pay you to take the car. That's the 1958 Land Cruiser right now. 5K off, 6K off. CD Studio is saying 5K off on the car. That 1958, there's no market to them. The 1958s are so readily available, right? Oh my goodness. I get it. Now, all they have to do is correct this, which let's just see in a day or two after this video goes out. Does this change? Because I imagine it will. Now, if you're trying to buy a Land Cruiser with a premium package, preach. That's a difficult car to get. I would say that's in the, if we're, again, giveaway category, we're back to the difficult category. Can you negotiate? Yeah, we just got $3,000 off one the other day. That's a really good deal. $1,000 to $3,000 is kind of where we live in that car. But MSRP can be a good deal depending on the color combo. This is not an easy car. The premium package, if you want a Land Cruiser with the premium package, let's just also take a moment. Why did Land Cruiser name their trims all weird? Why do you have to have the 1958 a Land Cruiser and then the premium package? What are you doing, Toyota? Why are you confusing people? Anyway, if it has the premium package, it's hard to get. Everything else is fine. Everything else is easy or like giveaway category, but the Land Cruiser premium is difficult to get. I'll give you some truth. There's only 2 trims now. I heard they are consolidating, but I haven't heard that's official word. I've just heard rumors that they're consolidating into every car having a premium package or a 1958. Okay. Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. I have videos on this car, or on this truck. And I have dealerships asking $10,000 over sticker. My philosophy, if you know where to look, this car is definitely possible to get deals. My worst deal in the last 2 months I've done is $4,000 off. I wouldn't say that's impossible to negotiate. I just did a $6,800 off a TRD Pro. That's insane. I don't think I'm going to see that kind of deal any other time. This dealership really want to get rid of it. Long story on that deal. But can you get $2,000 to $5,000 off this car? Yeah, that should be something you do. Will you find that at your local dealership down the street? Maybe not. You expand your radius 100%. I always say the Toyota Tundra TRD Pro, it's a little bit of a hunt. So we say, giveaway, easy. This is like on the verge of difficult and medium. Like, it can be difficult. Like, if you're down in the Southeast in Florida, preach. If you're on the West Coast, preach. But there are deals to be had. You go look at the Midwest, there's a lot of dealerships that they don't have the market for an $80,000 TRD Pro with an engine that may or may not blow up. I said what I said. So I would not agree with this. This is difficult to find. The Toyota RAV4 Prime, which is now called the plug-in hybrid. Preach is a good thing. Like, preach is like, you're right. Preach. You're preaching to the choir. The RAV4 Prime, they have made a lot less of these vehicles because they're worried about the tax credit. I tell every customer that wants to hire me for a RAV4 Prime, if you're looking for an SE or an XSE, no problem. $2,000 to $4,000 off, no matter what, right? $2,000 to $4,000 is what let's just say $1,000 to $4,000 plus the rebate, because you're going to lease the car, get the rebate. $1,000 to $4,000, no problem. The XSE with the advanced tech. Now that car's a toughie. That one's the other RAV4 Primes, that goes to easy to negotiate to somewhat like normal car. I wouldn't put a RAV4 Prime SE any more difficult than a RAV4 hybrid. But an XSE with advanced tech, that's a difficult car. Now, I'm going to tell you the market is all over the place. In 1 week's time at Delivered, I will not make this up, I did 2 XSE RAV4 Prime with advanced tech. I did one with $1,000 off on one color. Another color, I got $5,000 off. I'm not even making that up. That is the most insane spread that I've ever seen on a car, and both clients were ecstatic with the deal. Right? So the market is crazy. Some dealerships are, please take them. I don't want them. When the tax credit drops, we don't want to be holding these things. Other people are like, you want a RAV4? I'm the only one that has one. Come over here, Sonny. Like, the color makes a huge difference. The SEs you can find $2,000 to $3,000 pretty consistently. Now the Highlander hybrid. It's a difficult car to find. I agree with this one. I would say the RAV4, if you're looking for the Platinum or Limited, it's a tough car to find. Minivan market's low. Grand Highlander is getting picked up. I think this market gets picked back up. The funny thing about the Highlander market is that it was fine 8 months ago, and then all of this Grand Highlander shortages. So I think we wait another few months when the Grand Highlander market starts to finally pick up again. We're good. But this is a tough car. I will give the Toyota Highlander hybrid the first, very difficult to impossible to negotiate. We get like $1,000 off. We consider that a win and Delivered. So boom, I give you a pass. Let's go into Lexus. I think this one, I'm going to give this company the benefit of the doubt and say they just mean RX hybrids. Because they said 500 hybrids. I think they just mean 350 hybrids as a whole. This car is difficult to negotiate. I would say this is in the difficult level. It's not impossible to negotiate, but it's definitely difficult. if we're going all trims. The plug-in hybrids are more negotiable, in my opinion, than the normal hybrids. If we're talking about RX hybrids as a whole, getting $1,000 off, $1,500 off, $800 off can be considered a really good deal. If you go with the plug-in hybrids, I think there's better deals to be had. There's certain markets where this car, it does sell really well. And there's certain, like Texas, for example, this is one of the toughest markets in Texas. When I'm telling a lot of our clients that are going for RX and NX, they're looking for a really good deal. The Crown Signia is a really good alternative. I think they really took a lot of the Lexus pieces, a lot of the Lexus design, and I really like the Crown Signia. And I think if you can get 10% off a Crown Signia, that price difference becomes kind of very appealing. So with both of these cars, I will put them in the difficult category. I'll put those in the difficult category for sure. I'm assuming they mean the NX hybrid and not the 450h and the 500 hybrid. They're just talking about all RX hybrids and all NX hybrids. I'm going to say these are all difficult cars to get. It's one of our most popular cars to negotiate here delivered because people are struggling with them. Now, here we go. Here we go. I think this is going to be the first one where I'm going to agree. If you're looking for a Lexus GX 550, MSRP is a good deal on all models, all trims. Now, I'm saying this, and I might regret putting this out on the internet. I think you give it another 3 or 4 months and the prices start to drop on the premiums and the luxuries. Not the luxury plus, not the premium plus, not the overtrail plus, or sorry, not the premium plus, but on the base. The luxury and the premium, the stock is getting better on them. I do think it's going to change to get better in the next few months. But I do think the luxury plus, you're going to struggle. The overtrail plus, you're going to struggle. Everything else, I think MSRP is, still to this day, MSRP is still a good deal, right? MSRP is a good deal on this car. But know that I will agree. First one, I'm stamping delivered approval on. It's impossible to negotiate. MSRP is where you're negotiating to. Now, this is where I have some problems. The Land Rover Defender? The Land Rover Defender? You know, I would be crazy to say that we do a lot of these. We don't. So I'll be transparent. Like, I don't have a million people hiring me for Defenders. I'm gonna look at their inventory real quick. But there's 6.3K available. We've done 5 to 10% off this car every single time. I've never felt like I struggled on this car. Now, we'll get into some other Land Rovers in a minute, but the Defender? I'm gonna call cap. I'm going to call Beta. Sorry, I watched a video about how the young people were saying all the cool things. 7 to 10% off. If we're going on the scale again, I don't know why I'm using my hands for this. This is easy. I think the Defender is easy to negotiate on. I think this car would be easy. Now, somebody in the comment section is going to be like, well, Tommy, let me tell you why you're wrong, because the Defender market has changed completely. But I don't. We have not had any problems with any Defenders. And it says all trims. And it is saying the Defender 130. Let's go. We can go look at the Defender 130. I don't like how they say all trims and then they're using the Defender 130. Let's just go check to see. 130. Yeah, I mean, the inventory's there. New. There's 6.1. They split it up. No, they don't split it up. Whoops. Did not mean to click Sedona Red. Yeah. Seeing. Land Rover Defender. Because is it... Am I just crazy? Yeah, we'll get into this car in just a minute. But I stand by it. The Defender as a whole, yeah, the 130 is the wheelbase. Yeah, and that's, I don't know if Visor actually separates those. And somebody can correct me that the 130 is more to, again, we don't do a lot of these 130s, so I could stand corrected here. But I've never struggled to negotiate this car. And the inventory doesn't state that you should struggle to negotiate. But if anybody works at Land Rover, they can say, hey, Tommy, you're wrong. You're right. I'm all for it. Like this is, you guys are going to see right off the bat, when I'm uncomfortable with something, I'm not afraid to put it out there. Because I don't want to state something as fact, because somebody then go out there and say, hey, look what Delivered said. He's a crazy. Like, okay, Land Rover Defender. We do like 1 or 2 of these a month. Like, we don't do many Land Rovers. Shocker. But I think, again, if we do them, they're Defenders, and we always get a good deal on them. So if the markets change over the last 30 days, I'll retract this, and in the edit, we'll fix it. Now, the Range, I hate it. Can we just talk about Land Rover, how stupid their model names are? Because these confuse everybody. Their base Range Rover, which is like their main car, like this is the one people know. This one is an MSRP deal, from what I know. Again, we don't do a lot of these. I probably do one of these every few months. But this is an MSRP deal. I will say that the Range Rovers, these are really hard to negotiate. Just because that is what my understanding of that market is. I haven't seen a lot of people discounting these like crazy. But this could be wrong too. But I'll give them the stamp of, I think they're right here. Okay. Now let's get into, I know I said this car at 15, but I don't think we're going to be at 15 cars. I think we miscounted. Did we? Now, the Escalade V. This is right. But this is like the one time where I have a problem with the list, but the other way around. The other times, they've put like all trims here. They were very just open to use all trims. Why wouldn't you use all trims here? The Escalade is almost impossible to negotiate, in my opinion, on all trims. I would say it's impossible to negotiate on almost all trims. Getting $500 off is a win on an Escalade right now. Most dealerships are above MSRP. Yes, the Vs are very impossible. But I would say this is all trim. So I think they undersold the Escalade. I know they just said the V, but I would have just put Escalade and I would have put all trims. Now, the Ford Raptor. I just did this deal on stream. We got $4,000 off this car. Cap that this thing is not negotiable. I had multiple offers with thousands of dollars off. Is it some dealerships like to charge markup? Yeah, but I guess if your company only calls 3 different dealerships and they all say they're at MSRP, you're going to think it's impossible. Call more than 3 dealerships, you're going to find this car discounted. Right? You're going to find this car discounted. We got $4,000 off one. I haven't done a Raptor deal where we've gotten less than $3,000 off probably in 6 months. Now, if it's a Raptor R, preach. 10K over all day. But they just said a Raptor. And they said it's the least negotiable truck today. And this picture is not an R, right? Can we agree that this is not an R? I know they just went with a cool picture. Isn't the grill have something slightly different on the R? Am I crazy? Somebody correct me. Doesn't the Raptor R have something on the grill to identify as a Raptor R? Yeah. Yeah, the grill would have an R. Okay, cool. Thank you. So that's not a Raptor R. So the picture doesn't say Raptor R. This doesn't say Raptor R. The description doesn't say Raptor R. But I'm just going to point something out just so you guys know. If there's 134,000 of a truck and there's only 3,390, I'm going to try to put this as nicely as I can. This number in the equation does not matter. The 134,000 F-150s in this equation doesn't matter. And the reason why it doesn't matter is the F-150 is the most sold truck in America. It is a work truck. The idea that you're comparing the entire work-based truck market to its specialty performance truck market is odd. Like, of course, there's going to be a very small market of people that are buying a performance truck. Just a weird market. But 3,390 of these cars is a good size for the market. That's actually a lot of trucks. It's not a little bit. So like comparing, like I understand like the whole idea is like out of 134,000, only 3,000 of them are Raptors. But come on. Now, what's the lesson here? I understand a lot of people are gonna be like, Tommy, these are obviously deals. The problem is you can't just trust blindly any source. That's me, that's this article, that's any company that gives you an idea. The reason why we give this information, the reason why I give my information, this is real data. What I believe is the top rated car negotiation company, the company that has the highest standards of deals we negotiate. If one of my, like for example, if one of my deal coordinators came back with a Defender deal at MSRP, they would have to have a serious conversation. If somebody came to me with a Ford Raptor deal and said, hey, I got MSRP, that's impossible to negotiate, these guys wouldn't have jobs for much longer. Like that's the kind of situation that I'm in. So I believe the standard at Delivered is a little higher than other places. So when I give you guys deals, I'm giving you guys the idea of what we're doing. But I'm telling you, these deals change from week to week. There are weeks where I can get a certain deal on one car I can no longer get. The well has dried. And I tell people that because inventory changes based on allocation. So next time you're buying a car, use all of the online information as a resource, but don't treat it as the only source. Negotiate your own car deal. Pin dealerships against each other. I promise you, you might even get better deals than what we're advertising here. If you guys like this kind of content, like, follow, subscribe. If you guys want to see some of the deals that we're getting, obviously follow along. If you guys want to see us negotiate a car deal, look somewhere over here. Boom. Done. We did it. How was that for a YouTube video? Would you guys watch that YouTube video? I mean, you guys just, to be fair, you guys all just sat here and watched it. Why are Ford Broncos dropping? Because nobody wants a $90,000 Bronco. I already watched it. Okay, you guys are no fun. Don't worry. Seen it. Seen it. Okay, I need a favor from you guys. I need a favor. Two things. First off, we are trying to upgrade the quality of stream, right? So there are things that I want to do for y'all, that I want to invest in y'all, which is going to cost us money. I'm good with that because I think you guys deserve it. First thing is we want to have some graphics. What are those graphics? Honestly, I'm like, for example, I would love to be able to push a button on my Stream Deck when we get a deal that I can have a little fun little pop-up, right? Boom, we got $5,000 off thing. You remember our deal tracker that went here or here? I would like a cool looking one that looks cool. I would like a waiting page when I have to go to the bathroom that I click a button and it says, please holding. Dealy the Duck is going to do a dance. I don't know what it is. I don't want to be I'm not a streamer, right? I don't want, but we need a company that can do this, right? I want emotes. I want funny emotes. I want little badges for my members on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. I want all these things. We're willing to pay for a custom set for that. Budget, open. I'm willing to spend for quality. All of the things you would want. Dog camera, I'm open to that. Dealy the Duck on the Stream Deck button. All of these are options, but I'm not trusting Joe from chat. Sorry, Joe. But I want like a reputable company that does this professionally, that can make a professional looking one. And I don't want a gamer one, right? Because I know everybody that streams right now is a gamer. And it's like crazy action, lights, triple kill. Like, I don't need any of that. I missed the live car negotiations. Well, Paul, you're going to get live call negotiations. We do them every week. Like, we do them every week. But we're getting into the stuff we need to. Hit up Kai. I don't have that kind of flex. Speaking of people that I need to hit up. This one's a long shot. But let me check my DMs real quick to see if that actually worked, because I don't think it worked. Now I know this is not going to work, which is fine. I'm trying to figure out if I should actually say this. Okay. Because there's no way this happens. But there's very few music artists that I like enough to go see in concert. Right? There's like two. Everything else would be for Juliana. Like, Juliana wants to go see some country people. Fine. The two people that I want to see would be Lucas Graham, because he's one of my favorite artists, and Connor Price, because I love Connor Price's story. And I listen to Connor Price all the time. That being said, Connor Price is going to be in my city next Wednesday. I have tickets for that. All I want, and I'm willing to pay whatever the price is, to get the VIP tickets. Because I'm bougie and I don't go to concerts in a free-for-all. I just want to be in a little bit nice of an area, listen to Connor Price, do his music, and do that. Now, 99.9% sure nobody knows Connor Price. But those tickets are sold out. So if anybody has the connect for the VIP tickets or the meet and greet tickets, either one, DM me and I'll pay for those. But there would have to be proof of that. Or if you know Connor Price, which the chances of somebody actually knowing Connor Price in here are slim. I DM'd him on Instagram and on TikTok. He probably will not answer that. But all of these things. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a mosh pit at a Connor Price concert, but me and Juliana like to be comfortable. I'm willing to pay whatever the price is for these tickets. They're just sold out. Teamster, he's your cousin. Of course he's your cousin. Sure. Bree, if you can get him for $1,000, let's talk. I don't know if I'd pay that. That might be a little high. Heard Tommy goons on his negotiation calls? I have no clue. It's not that I don't want to mingle with the common folk. That is not what I said. Here's the thing, is I don't go to concerts. This is not my jive. Just like I don't go to, this is not what I do. It's rap. Connor Price is like a TikTok. What I love about Connor Price is that he built his entire career off TikTok, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate his music. And there's very few artists that their music speaks to me. And I believe his come up of TikTok was around the similar timeline as mine, and I listened to it and be like, yeah, I struggled too. I do go to NFL games, but I don't get suite tickets, but I do get club tickets, which are different. Okay, now that my bougie side is out, are you guys ready for what you guys are only here for? Like, the only thing you guys are actually here for? I don't even need VIP for free. I just need Connor Price to DM me. Connor Price, hip-hop rapper, yes. Free money. Connor Price is a Canadian actor, rapper, and internet personality. Yep, correct. Car bingo or unfollowing? Well, guess what? You better unfollow. I'm actually, could we do bingo? We're not doing a blackout bingo. If we did bingo, it'd be a normal bingo, but I was just going to make some phone calls. That's what I was going to do. Okay. So, tomorrow, what I'll say tomorrow is our stream is going to be, we're going to do a fun stream tomorrow. We are going to do a stream where we've negotiated on a car that we have never negotiated on. Tomorrow is a stream on a car that we delivered has never negotiated on. Never. Ever, ever, ever. I will say it is a Porsche. But that's all I'm telling you. And we have negotiated on this car, but not this trim. So I have no idea what the market is. And it's not a 911. That gives you limited options on what it could be. Let me go check on my new hire. I've got... That's not bad on a black label. Oh yeah. Is Doug not answering us? Okay. Dougie Doug. I gotta call Doug 1 second. Did Doug not answer our text? I gotta call Doug.
You've reached the voicemail of Doug Horner. Please leave me a message and I will...
That's fine. It's fine. Okay. Bum, 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 and I need you. Bum, 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 and I miss you. Bum, 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 bum. And now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Evan. Okay, yep. Okay. I'm looking at a car to negotiate right now, guys. Please hold. I have this GX luxury deal. Yeah. Do you guys want to do a Lexus? We could do one of two things. Right? I'm gonna let you guys. I could find a car that is on this list. Because we have clients of cars on this list. Would you guys rather do a car that was on the list or something else? Jamie's car. Do I have a Jamie? Jamie. Jamie. Who's Jamie? Oh, Jamie, the passport? Everybody keeps saying Jamie. Oh, just one person saying Jamie. Jamie wants a passport. And Jamie paid a few days ago. I mean, Jamie's almost up for her turn. Or his turn. But I haven't done an onboarding for him. Unk is clip farming? What do you mean I'm clip farming? I'm trying to make videos. That's how media works. Signed up weeks ago. Jamie signed up a week ago. Okay, oh, you guys are killing me. Do you guys want to see a passport? Okay. Stop. You guys are out of control, and we need to have a conversation about that, because I'm not going to let you guys be out of control all day, okay? All I need to know right now, these are your questions. Do you want to do a deal on the list or off the list? On the list, off the list. On or off? That's all I want to say. On or off? You guys are, with your instructions, you guys are like so bad. It is legitimately 50-50. I don't like you guys. If I could fall into the sky. Grand Highlander Limited. Oh, another Tundra Platinum. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to get this Tundra. Red Tundra Platinum, Richard? Okay. Next segment. Can you say it again? I'm done. Okay. We're gonna do. I have to do this car. Okay. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to negotiate some car deals. First off, what we're going to do is go to my website, right? We're going to go to my website. Now, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Tommy. I negotiate car deals for a living. Our company does this for $1,000 flat fee. If you're like, hey, Tommy, that's a lot of money. Guess what? We save you time, energy, and anxiety. We save money, but it's a byproduct. If you're interested in the service, you can sign up here. If you think it's too much money, that means you value your money more than you do your time, and that's good. Preach. I used to do that too. I don't fault you for that at all. If you're like, hey, Tommy, I want to learn more about you and your company. You sound really interesting. We do free consults. I warn you, these book out quick. There's only 3 available on the 28th. Tomorrow, the 29th will work. That's how this works. Right? Bada boom, bada bing. But what we're going to do is we are going to go to this tool called Visor. You want me to tell you a little bit about Visor? Visor is one of the coolest companies that I have ever met. These dudes are just like 2 dudes. Dude's name's Craig and Cole. They built this tool because they were like, you know what? Search engines suck. So let's build a better one. Similar to like what we did at Delivered, which is car buying sucks. Let's make it better. They did the same thing. Now, Craig and Cole never paid me to say that. Funny enough, we found Visor through a client. A client said, hey, this is a really cool search tool. You should find it. Boom. We started using it. And then I was like, oh, Craig's got an email? Let me email him and let me figure out how I can like be a part of this. And that's it. We put them on our website. I don't get paid every time you click. If you guys buy their service, I don't get paid. I'm not even logged in right now. I need to log in though. No, I'm logged in. Okay. Now I will give you guys for the transparency's sake, because I'm a transparent person. They do give me Visor Plus for free. Craig Cole, I don't know if I was allowed to say that, but Graz, thank you for the 5 gifted members. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. But they do give us Visor Plus. They do give me Visor Plus for free. Sorry. I know. I'm a sellout. The $4 a week. $4 a week. Now I will say, how to save $200. Negotiate with Craig Cole. Now I will say, Car Edge is better, Tommy. Well, sure. Tommy's a scammer. Call it out. Let me feel the pain. I deserve it. I hope to see this on another channel. Delivered, sells out, takes money. I'll tell you guys, we turned down a $5,000 TikTok deal the other day. We turn down ad deals all the time. We only advertise things we really believe in. So my $3 a week. Or I think if you go for the premium, and again, I don't have a code. I don't got any of that. I don't even know how much it is. Craig Cole, help me out. I always do this. You get mad at me. I don't even know how to pay. I'm sorry, Craig Cole. How much is it, Craig and Cole? I know you watch. Somebody, it's like $100 a year. What is it? Craig and Cole, I don't know how much it is. I understand I don't have to tell me. Craig and Cole, I don't know how much it is. Craig and Cole. Okay, they're not here. It's like $100 a year if you just buy the whole year, or like $30 for 3 months. Hey, it's better than $40 a month that gives you fake invoice pricing. Oh, open in an incognito. That's a good idea. Or can just open in a Safari browser. Because who uses Safari? We're going to figure this out. We don't need Craig and Cole. It's 4Runner. Visor Plus. 40. I stand corrected. I can't even make this up. There's $48 a year. Craig and Cole. We should talk about this. This is low. $48 a year. Just so we're clear, You could get a year of Visor Plus or 1 month with the other source, which I won't use their name because I'm not using names anymore because I'm trying to be nicer because everybody says I'm too mean. But $40 a month for fake invoice pricing and a window sticker, or $48 a month for Visor Plus. $48 a year. Sorry, a year. Let's get back into it. So what we are looking for, and I know you guys are gonna get mad, but I do need to look for this car because my time is actually ticking a little bit here. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. We're in the phone call. So I'm just going to answer this phone call blindly. People always ask how I get all these phone calls. Let's just answer this. Ready? This is Tommy.
Hi, Tommy. This is Sonia here at Rapido Motors. How you doing today?
I'm doing just great. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you. Just checking in. Are you still in the market for a vehicle at this time?
Nope, not in the market.
Okay, I'll update your account here. Let us know if we can assist sometime in the future.
Hey, no problem.
Okay, have a great week. Thank you.
You too. Bye. They've been calling me since March of last year. That's crazy. Do you have dinner plans again? I mean, no, not right now. I don't have dinner plans right now. I'm streaming right now. Was that a Honda dealer? I don't know. You're not in the market? I don't, guys, I give out my number all this time. Tommy, you were rude to that little girl. I was so rude to that lady. I mean, we have a number that's dedicated to dealerships. Trey, the general sales manager from his Honda dealership, has been texting me every 2 days. It's actually Jake. Jake from State Farm. Okay, let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's go. Let's go through it. Now we're gonna look up. Okay, so what I need to do is we're gonna pick a car off the list. Not because I need to use the list, but I need to negotiate this car because I was saying that this car is harder to get. What we're looking for is a RAV4 plug-in hybrid. 2025. Now, these guys do have some picky colors. This person is a little bit more open. Who signed up first? I have 2 RAV4 plug-in hybrids I need to do. Okay, this person only wants a red, and they signed up on 314. I cannot even make this up. They both signed up on 314. What time? One of them doesn't want red, one does want red. Let's just see who has more. I think we need to go for the red one first, because I think the red one's going to be harder to get. Premium package. This person is willing to do gray or dark blue. So gray or dark blue. These are both options. The other person only wants red. Okay. And it doesn't... The other person said they don't need the red with the black roof. They want supersonic red. Okay. They originally said they would do blue. Okay. So plug-in hybrid. So there's only 61 of these for sale. Again. Now, normally, what I would say on a car like this is this car would be hard to negotiate. And there's going to be dealerships that are going to be really stubborn with this car. But what we have to remember is with this tax credit, there's 2 types of dealerships. Some dealerships are willing to give crazy deals. Some may not. We're going to call some dealerships and see what we can find. We also need a dealership that's willing to... Let's go call these 2. We're gonna deal with one of the craziest spread of dealerships that I've ever talked to. There's gonna be some dealerships that are gonna be super fun to talk to, and then there's gonna be some dealerships that are gonna want to kill us. That's sold. Okay, we're gonna go here. This one doesn't say sold, and Toyota Pullman. Let's call this dealership. So my goal on a car like this in the Pacific Northwest is going to be right around $2,000 off. That's going to be my goal. If I can get it in this car.
Thank you for calling. For quality of service, this call may be recorded.
Thank you for calling Toyota of Pullman. To schedule an oil service for your vehicle, please visit our website at www.toyotaofpullman.com. To reach the sales and finance departments, please press 1. For questions for the service department, please press 2. To contact
Please hold while I try that extension.
Thank you for continuing to hold. We appreciate your call and are working to connect you to your party as soon as possible.
Make sure you guys are double tapping the screen while we're on the phone calls.
Toyota Pullman, how can I help you?
Hey, I just want to see if you guys have a car available.
Sure. What car are you looking for?
I have a stock number whenever you're ready.
Okay. Let's see. New car, used car?
It is a brand new car.
Okay. Which one are you looking at? Oh, hold on. Let me get logged into my system here. Which one is it?
It is S is in sock at 110. A is in alpha. S is in sock 72.
Okay. I don't know if that's one of our stock numbers.
Toyota
let's
Pullman?
see. Yeah, that doesn't ring a bell. Is it a car that's not here yet, maybe?
It says it is in the build phase.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. I am looking right now here. I'm going to see if it AS, the last four is AS72.
AS72, yeah.
All right, let's see if I can look it up that way. No. Okay, tell me what this car is.
It is a RAV4 plug-in hybrid XSE all-wheel drive SUV with the advanced tech.
With advanced tech, both of those that we
Or
have
premium
coming
package.
are sold.
Premium package. Jeez, premium package. It's not advanced tech, it's premium package. I should know that.
Yeah, premium package. Both of those that we have coming are sold, actually.
Okay.
The red one and the white one.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
So are you looking for a red one specifically? Or?
Looking for a red one specifically.
Okay. Are you in the area, or where are you calling from?
We're in the Pacific Northwest, yeah.
Okay. Well, give me. We've got an allocation coming up, and I always try and preference those red ones. So, give me your number, and I'll call you if I can run across one.
Sure.
We literally just sold it on Saturday.
Oh, the worst. Okay, no worries. I can give you my phone number when you're ready.
Yeah. 4550 with PM.
Sure.
No, and what's your number, Tommy? Okay, so let me see if I can round one up, or if we get another one, I'll give you a holler.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Hey, no problem. Bye. Okay, first one is Doom. This has been sold. We're going to call this a boom or a doom. This dealership's open late. Victory Toyota.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Victory Toyota and Seaside, home of the car doc. How can I help you?
Home of the what? I'm so sorry.
Home of the car doc. How can I help you?
The car doc. Oh, hey, I just want to see if you guys have a car available. I'm also interested to learn about your car doc.
Yeah, let me go ahead and transfer you to one of our sales representatives, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Just people helping people. Shopping for a vehicle should be fun, and we're proving it every day.
What's the car doc?
Thank you for calling Victory Toyota and Seaside. Michelle speaking.
Hi, Michelle. Two questions. First off, I just want to know what a car doctor is.
Yes, absolutely. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
My name's Tommy.
Tommy, thanks for calling in. So here at Victory Toyota and Seaside, with any Toyota that you purchase, you get some maintenance, right? So you're probably familiar with the new Toyota. You'll you'll get 2 years, 25,000 miles of maintenance. But something we do here at Seaside Toyota is on the used, on the pre-owned, we also do that. So whether you buy new or pre-owned, you'll get 2 years of maintenance included.
Okay.
Now, that really only includes like 2 oil changes, 2 tire rotations, and topping off all your fluids. But then we have our Car Doc program. So our Car Doc program is going to give you, still going to give you the 2 years you get when you buy here with us.
Okay.
But then it's going to add 5 years, 100,000 miles. That would give you a total of 7 years. Pardon me, it's going to add 5 years, 75,000 miles, excuse me. And that will give you a total of 7 year, 100,000 miles, whichever comes first.
Okay.
Of oil changes. So in that, it usually includes like around 20 oil changes. And each time you do an oil change, you'll do a tire rotation. And then, of course, you get 2 brake jobs. So one in the front, one in the back. Labor parts are all included. Turning of the rotors, spark plug replacement, labor and parts. Battery service, tire service if you need air in your tire, if you need a jump. Let's see, it does include the timing belt as well, replacement and alignment, 10 engine filters, 2 cabin filters. So there's basically what you'll be spending between 5 to 7 years. It's usually the average buyer like around $3,600. And we just offer the Car Doc program for around $1,695, and that's something that you have the option of financing, including it in your payment. If you include it in your payments, usually like around, I think like around $13 a month.
Okay. An EV.
On the EV is a little bit different. So usually on the EV you have like the tire rotation. Tire rotations, and on the EV, remember, since the batteries sit lower on the vehicle, there's more wear and tear for tires. So we would offer you like a tire and wheel protection on the EV, and it's optional, just like the Car Doc. And you still get your 2 years of maintenance on an EV, and we can include the Car Doc. The difference is, right, it's an EV, so a few things that are on there won't be, you know, you can't really do it on the EV, but you know, the brakes, you can do the brakes, you could do the battery service, you could do the tire service, everything like that.
Okay. And it's probably less too, right?
Sorry, what was that? I'm sorry.
Is it less money?
Yes, so they are going to be optional.
Oh, I know. I just didn't know if the EV was less money than the gas one.
Oh, yes. So the EV, yes, is lower maintenance, correct.
Okay, so there'd be a lower cost there. Wouldn't be $1,600 for that one.
Yes, there would be a lower cost. Give me 1 second. I just had a customer walk in. Do you mind if I put you on a quick hold? I'm sorry.
Sure.
Just walked up to my desk. 1 second.
Engine air filter replacement, roadside assistance, including emergency fuel replacement and towing services, free loaner cars, and much, much more. To learn more about our exciting new Car Doc program, please ask our representative for more details. Thanks for calling Lexus Monterey Peninsula.
Apologize, excuse me.
No, you're good. You're multitasking.
You were talking about the EV. Yeah, it is lower maintenance.
Yeah, and you know, I know you're busy too. I've never heard of Car Doctor before. Let's cut down to brass tacks. I want to see if you guys have a car available.
Yeah, of course. Which vehicle would it be regarding to?
I have a stock number whenever you're ready.
Yeah, give me 1 second. And that is for an EV, right?
It's not actually. It's plug-in hybrid. So, you know, weird maintenance. It's like right in the middle, right? That's why I was kind of curious on, you know.
So the Car Doc would definitely apply to the plug-in, because remember, the plug-in is a still combustion vehicle. So yeah, absolutely. But if you're talking about our all EV vehicle, which is the all electric, then yeah, that's why I meant you don't. It's much lower maintenance. You don't really need like the Car Doc.
Okay, got it. I don't need a Car Doc on the EV, but I need it on this one.
On the plug-in, I would definitely recommend it because you still are going to be maintaining it like a regular gas vehicle.
Got it. Okay, perfect.
But it is
Let's see. Let's see if you have it, but it's before we see if the doctor work. Let me know when you're ready for a stock number.
I'm ready.
675-0529.
Okay, I do see it in transit. I think actually this might be one of my customers who is waiting on a white one. We might swap this one for a white one. I just have to confirm if the red one is the one we are swapping or the blue one, which I don't see the blue one online anymore. So that might be my customers. And then this one right here might be available. Is this exactly what you're looking for?
This is the color I'm looking for. There's no need to swap for me.
Well, that's actually more, that makes our job a little bit easier and it's a little bit more ideal. What I would do is just confirm that we're able to work on something like this. I could also grab an ETA for you if we are able to, if this car is still available. Have you seen the RAV in person? Have you got to drive it before?
I've seen it, touched it, looked at it, felt it.
Okay. And if you don't mind me asking, are you replacing anything or just kind of look to add on to the collection?
Adding to my collection.
Okay.
Of one car,
Okay.
but it's a collection of them for me.
Yeah, let me go ahead and confirm. And since you've already seen it, obviously, to be honest with you, you know, the buying experience has changed a little bit, right? Especially with the plug-in RAV. So it's in high demand. It's our top seller in the United States. So we don't have one on the lot right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually when they come in, they do, you know, have a name on them already. So what we would do is we would offer you to reserve it.
Okay.
That way when it comes in, it has your name on it, and then you could just drive it off. And then, of course, before you reserve it, we'd go over pricing to make sure that we are okay on pricing. That way when it comes in, we've already done that, and you're just picking up the vehicle. And then, of course, looking at it one more time and everything like that. But we would definitely invite you down to look over pricing, a proposal, go over, you know, like the car doc, the warranties, which are optional. And then if you think the pricing it makes sense for you, then we'd go ahead and take a deposit of $500. It's refundable, and then we'd give you an ETA, keep an active eye out, and then when it came in, you'd just pick it up. So that's kind of like the process and the buying experience right now with the RAV4 plug-in. So if you're open to that, I could go ahead and check in and see if this is available so we could start maybe a process like that.
Yeah. I mean, that would be great. You know, you can consider me one of those like top straight A students. I've already done a lot of my homework here where I've already driven it. I already know about the car doc. I already know that. So like, really, I just need to go through numbers. I mean, I feel like that's the only thing I need.
Yeah.
I really need to do with you. So yeah, I mean, if you can shoot those numbers over to me and, you know, as long as they're competitive and good, I'll rock and roll. Like I'll put my name on a deposit. We'll do that. That's great. But yeah, I mean, as long as the numbers are competitive, rock and roll.
Perfect. And then I have to ask, are you local in the area?
I'm in the Pacific Northwest, but we're willing to come down to pick up the car if needed.
Okay, nice. And a nice trip out to here to the Monterey Bay.
Yeah, exactly. That's you know, we'd be happy to do that.
And I have to ask, obviously there's a lot of dealerships between, you know, where you're at and our location. Have you just haven't came across the vehicle or just haven't came across the pricing that's attractive enough for you?
Yeah, I looked. I guess we can say a little bit of both. You know, obviously we like the red one. We've found other deals in other colors, but we like the red one. We're shooting for the red one. If not, we'll settle with a local dealership that has a red one on the price we like. But we haven't found the price we like on a red one.
Okay, and just so here at our dealership, you know, obviously, you know, you see the TSRP here online, right?
Yep.
We do have a few accessories that I always like to be completely transparent about, so there's no surprises.
Okay.
We have been selling them for a little bit more because of the demand, right? But doesn't mean we are not willing to put something attractive and at least, you know, give you, you know, our best price.
Wait.
That's part of, your shopping experience and kind of comparing with pricing. But what are you getting quoted on these vehicles? Just so I know, to put something super aggressive for you.
Wait, just to
What is
clarify,
something
just so I
to be
can
competing against?
go back, and not to be rude, I'm just clarifying so I can understand. You're saying that because the demand has gone up on the car, you guys have raised the price of the accessories you're selling?
No. The accessories have always remained the same.
Okay, that's what I wanted to clarify. I
But
think you said
we
you were
are
charging
selling them. They do, besides the accessory, we do have kind of what is considered, a lot of people say markup, a fee associated with that because they are so hard to get. They usually, been selling for a little bit more than they used to sell.
Yeah, that's I don't like to pay above what the manufacturer says is a good price. I'm a fan of paying below what the manufacturer says is a good price.
The below, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And
so
have you
competitive
been
deals that
getting
I've
quoted?
seen, around $2,000 off is what I've seen plus rebates.
Okay, and then $2,000 off the MSRP plus the rebate.
Correct. Yeah, because leasing is the best
Okay.
way to do that car.
Okay, let me do this. Before we get a little bit more into detail on pricing, let me at least just confirm that this is available, and just go from there. I have a 386. Correct. It looks a little long.
Yeah, that's the normal length of a phone number, but yeah, that is the right number.
Okay, it's the right number. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, it should
All right.
be three
Let me
digits,
go
three
ahead.
digits, 4 digits. Was that what you got? 3 digits, 4 digits. Area code.
I got
the
it.
3 digits. Okay, cool. Sorry, not to be rude
got
or any, I just want to make sure you said it was
No, you're good. You're good. 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and lock you in. Perfect. All right. So give me 1 second. Give me around 5 minutes. Let me go ahead and just get in touch with my new car manager and just see availability on this one. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you. Talk to you soon. I'm Michelle.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye. I knew somebody was going to say I was being mean. I was trying to be so nice, but come on. Sometimes you set it up. It looks a little long. Okay, we just got to count the digits. Is it the right amount of digits? Not to be rude, I don't know what else to say. I wasn't trying to be mean, but somebody said, hey, dude, you've been bringing up your content. I appreciate it. Yeah, we just did a review of our car. You were not rude. Somebody's going to be like, Tommy, you were so rude. Should have shushed her. Who day? Here, stop talking about the Bengals. I don't need the Bengals in my chat. Okay, let's keep looking. Oh my gosh, that was a long call. Okay, we got some in LA. Let's see what we got in LA. Santa Monica. Do I know Santa Monica? I don't know. San Bernardino. I don't know that dealership. I should probably call Cody. I want to see if Cody has this car. Oh, wait. Okay. Ryan, why do you make it so tough? Okay, I'll look at it. Okay. Ryan, it wouldn't make a good video if I just... Okay, 1 second. Copy. Give me 1 second, guys. I text this over to a client. But Cody couldn't do this deal either because they can't lease. Let me text. Okay. Boom. This car is available. 4K off a week. It's crazy. Okay. So, just so you guys know, just so I can let you guys know that text. So sometimes what happens when you're streaming is you get texts from dealerships that are watching the stream saying they can do the deal. And that's part of my life. That's what I like. It's part of life. I do have a dealership that says they will do $4,000 off but they cannot lease the car. Now, the reason why leasing is important on this car is there's a $6,500 lease credit. Now, you don't get the full value of that lease credit when you lease and then buy it out. You actually lose about $2,500 of it. So it's about a $4,500 value. So $6,500 is like the potential net deal on a car like this that we hope to get. $4,000 is great on a car that there's only 60 on. So no matter what, this is a great deal, right? I shot it to my client so they know. Now, not as fun of a video when there's not a negotiation done, but if it makes in the end, my goal is to make my client happy and get them a deal, not necessarily entertain you guys. I know it's a shocker and a crazy one, but we're going to still call some dealerships. I'm going to call Toyota San Bernardino. Discount is crazy. Boom. Okay, let's keep on. 6439. 6439. Okay.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
Thank you for calling Toyota San Bernardino. This is Priscilla speaking, and I can help you.
Hey, Priscilla, are you in sales?
I am in sales, yes. How can I help you out?
Hey, I just want to see if you guys have a car available.
Perfect. Is it going to be new or used?
It is new. I have a stock number even too.
Okay, perfect. Give me one moment.
Take your time.
Let's see. Okay, what's that stock?
Hey, stock number is 93098.
Okay, so I do see that vehicle. It's the RAV4 plug-in hybrid XSE, correct?
That is it.
So it looks like for that specific one, it does currently have a reservation on it. Would you like me to see if we have any others that are similar that might be available?
As long as it's red and has a premium package, I'm willing to hear.
Okay, let's see. So the plug-in, XSE. Okay, and then we also want red specifically. So it looks like both of our red ones are pre-sold. We do have other XSEs. I think even possibly with that premium package, I would just have to go through the few that we have available, but not in that red color. I think the one that we have with the premium package would be magnetic gray.
No, I don't want a magnetic gray. I only want the red one. Darn gee willikers.
Okay. Well, I could definitely let you know if either of those become available. If somebody backs out of their deposit, that definitely could be a possibility, or if we get any future allocations.
Yeah. I mean, if you find something else, you can let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to keep on looking here.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll be reaching out if that is the case. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Have a great one.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we do have to have a conversation, team. Y'all, party, everybody. First off, when I'm on a phone call, I need y'all to do me a favor. I need you guys to be double tapping the screen. I need you guys to like it. If you're on YouTube, Twitch, like it. We are on all of the platforms, right? I'm on TikTok, the vertical one. But I'm also on the red button. But I'm also now on the purple button. I'm on all of them. Now, the important thing about being on all of these is we're going to start doing exclusive streams depending on what platform we're on. So we might just do, like, I'm going to tell you, potentially later this week, on the purple button, we are going to be doing a purple button only stream. We're going to be doing a purple button only stream. What? Purple button only stream. We don't say that here. Oh, wait, I know. Twitch. I'm sorry. Purple button. Purple button. Can you guys give me your Prime subs, please? Please give me your Prime subs. Is that what I'm supposed to say? Don't be afraid to give me your Primes. Is that what the cool kids say? Yo, dog. What about the Primes? Well, Auntie, you wouldn't have Prime, or you wouldn't have ads if you went through your Prime. Sorry, I just wanted to be cool all of a sudden. Okay, let's keep negotiating. The purple app I can't use names because I get in trouble, but it reminds me of Twitch. By that, it's just Twitch, guys. It's just Twitch. I'm a partner there now. Guys, I'm a partner. They gave me partners, so I feel like I have to earn the partnership. So I need you guys to, like, give me some love so then I don't feel like I abuse the partnership. Toyota of Carlsbad. They have 3 of them. Toyota of Carlsbad. I am going to call Schmody Schmarter. I don't think he has one, but let's call him. Let's Cody Cutter. Schmody Schmarter. Schmody Schmarter. We are going to do exclusive streams everywhere.
What's Cody?
Hey, Schmody Schmarter.
What's up?
Hey, you got a RAV4 XSE Prime?
Let's see.
And can you lease out of state yet?
Not yet. Still working on it. I got 2 shows that are not reserved yet.
Are they?
One is early April, one is late April.
What color?
Silver and gray.